Yeah, so I'm myself, I have around 10 plus years of experience on SAP time, payroll, and success factors. So,
Okay.
I'm I won't consider myself an expert though, but I'm very good with the basics of SAP time, payroll, including time, first time management, everything.
Okay.
My requirement actually is that I would be soon moving to EC payroll,
Mm-hmm.
so, which is nothing but like SAP payroll, but but this will be an US payroll project. So
Okay.
I have the high level knowledge of info types, like 207, 208, what is withholding tax, what is garnishments. I have the basic understanding of it, but
Okay.
for me to get into the implementation, I need to have the business process. What should be considered, for tax reporting, what should be the considered real time scenarios, what
Okay.
wage types are generated. If you ask me about India payroll, I can tell you, what are the wage types generated for Provident Fund? What are the wage types generated for the ESI? How does it work
Okay.
in Pro? You know,
Okay.
whether they are calculated on the yearly salary or the monthly salary, and how is the
Okay.
calculation happens. So I can tell you that. So I am expecting a similar kind of expertise knowledge on US payroll. First thing
Okay.
is how it's I understand BSI configuration is not available in demo system. I
Right.
totally fine with that, but I want to walk, if you have any log of screen prints, that is also fine, but I need to
Okay.
know what wage steps are generated. I need to know at the schema level.
Right.
No, I'm so much into schemas and PCS. So,
Okay.
like this is the schema that is generated, that generates these are the wage types, and this
Okay.
PCS works for this, based on this processing class, this will do for the retro thing. I need
Okay.
that level of details.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
That-
Mr. Narayan, I got your point. I got your point. So that means what exactly you want here. So the complete business process, say for example, how annual salary is calculated, how monthly salary is calculated. Okay, then in which secondary waste types it is going to be stored. What are the waste types we are going to specify in info type? What are the info types you are going to maintain? What functions are going to be retrieve the data? And
Right,
finally, where it is going to be stored. Nothing but not complete the technical aspect of you wanted to know. Am I right?
right, right.
Right.
I
Okay.
want to know the details of the tax reporter as well.
Right.
And in any integrations with few companies, they do some integrations with third party system. Do
Yeah,
you
ADPBSA. Right. Okay.
so
Good. Okay.
uh, that would be helpful.
Okay. Good. Okay. Now I want
At
to
one
tell you from
point,
the
I just want to add
yes.
one more point, especially if you are going for media payroll for US. What are the
Okay.
things that I need to consider? What wage types, technical wage types I need to import it. Again, you don't have to explain me the media payroll process though, because it's
Okay.
the same across the SAP countries, right?
Right.
So I know the tables and what wage steps to be uploaded. Again, for
Okay.
US payroll specific, what technical wage steps are required,
Okay.
and what are mandatory info types, sorry, wage types
Okay.
that I need to maintain in the media go live. So if
Okay.
you have the details, that would be helpful.
Okay. Good. So normally, normally in the payroll configuration,
Hmm.
as you know that as you said that you already worked in Indian payroll, complete, but the basic things what we have to do, that is a basic configuration, nothing but basic settings. What in the basic settings, like period parameter, date modified,
Right,
okay, payroll area, generate payroll period, okay, then create a control record and default payroll area. So this is very common for every country. It is there here. Now
right.
there is nothing is to be learned. Okay, then
Mhm.
after we have basic pay configuration. In the basic pay configuration, so there you have to specify the PCR and CAP, like pay scale type, pay scale area, and tariff feature you are going to maintain T511 table. There you are going to specify what is indirect evaluation module, direct evaluation module. Okay, then T510 table you are going to maintain. You are going to maintain LGMS feature. Okay,
Mhm.
these are the major things in the basic pay configuration, and this related to 00018 full time.
Right.
Then after this, next one is So additional payment 0014, whatever the wage type, which may be addition or a deduction, if it is regularly paid or deducted. So how you are going to maintain in 14 and 14, there is nothing to be learned, as you know that. Then 0015, that is additional payment, which is where we can configure all irregular payments.
Right.
So irregular payments that we are going to configure here. Here the basic thing, what is the difference between Indian payroll and US payroll is very simple, the model based types. From which model waste we are going to copy. Is there any secondary waste type specific it is there that we have to understand?
Right.
See, for basic pay and recurring payments and deduction additional payment, there is no specific secondary waste type, but secondary waste types are very common here. /101 and as well as 110 are very common for every country.
Every country.
Other than that, there are country specific that we can discuss.
Right.
/101 and 110 are very common. So when a wage type is linked to accumulation class 1 total gross, so system is going to generate /101 total gross. Whenever a wage type is linked to accumulation class 10, system is going to generate /110 net or deductions, whatever it is here.
Right.
Now, then apart from this here, 8, 14, 15, then 0 to 67. That's very common. You know, this is nothing but half cycle payroll here. So, okay. But the basic thing is in Indian payroll, we have INBD, we have INAP. Okay, so INBD schema, sub-schema, which is reading the data from 0008. Then INAP sub-schema, which is reading the data from 14, 15 and 267. Then again in INBD or INAP, there are certain functions are there. What are the functions are retrieving the data from the info types like ename, WPBP. In Indian payroll, we have P, P plus info types. Like in US payroll, what are the functions are those? Those we have to learn here. So in Indian payroll, it is INBD. In US payroll, it is UBD0. In Indian payroll, it is INAP. It is UBAP. Let me check it. Just give me 1 minute. I want to check it here. So P01 IN00, it's INAP, right? INAP. Whereas in US payroll, that's P01 U000. There it is UAP0. Just UAP0. That there it is UAP0. Just a minute. Is it UAP0? INAP. Just a minute. UAP0. Yeah, that's UAP0 here. Here, there are some PCRs, U011, U015, U011, U012. This is related to US payroll. Then in Indian payroll, INAP, that is like X011, X0. In the place of normally, whether you can take payroll driver, whether you can take schema or PCR. So SAP has given based on international X000, it is international. For US, it is U000. For India, it is IN00. For Australia, is Q00, and if it is Britain, it's G000. So that is only the thing. Then we can understand here. Now, what are the functions are there in Indian payroll? We have so many functions are there. INBD. These are the functions. Ename, WPBP. Then all info types P058. So these are the info functions where we are going to retrieve the data. But in US payroll, we don't have those number of only WPBP. Ename is very common. Then just in US payroll, normally in Indian payroll, so 581 to 591 info types are there, but in US payroll,
260, sorry, 207, 208.
just 207, 208, 209, okay, 210, 210. Apart from this, 234, then 235. These are the payroll related. Of course, it is 161 IRS limit also. This we can take it here. But here in UBD0, what are the functions is going to retrieve the data? Apart from this, we have 0194. We have a separate subschema, that is 0195, then 0216. This is the garnishment related here. Then apart from this, UBE1 and UBE2. So this is a benefit schema. This is a UGRN here. So different in to retrieve the data, different info types. We have different subschemas here. UBDG retrieving the data from 8 info type, and 1415 it is UAP0. For garnishments it is 194, 195, 216. Then benefits it is UBE1, UBE2. So we will discuss everything, like everything in the sense, first you have to open UBD0, then run payroll, okay, then go to payroll log, you know very well, because now what are the functions in UBD0 are going to retrieve the data. So that we can discuss one by one. In US payroll, what are the functions are there? Say for example, UBD0, assume that UBD0 here it. WPBP, ename are very common. What is WBP? So WPBP is a function which is retrieving the data from 4 zeros, 1, 7, 8. How do you know that? There are two ways. One is directly go to the function. The function is nothing but what is happening here. So PE04 workplace basic pay. You can click on here and you can find out info types. What are the info types it is going to retrieve? Then after running the payroll, say for example, I want to run one payroll. I have Australian data. Just give me 1 minute. I want to run the payroll. Then how do you see? I can show you. Just click on execute. What data it is going to retrieve. Then go to basic data for Australia. Let us take WPBP input data. So WPBP is a function is retrieving the data from what info types? Retrieving from 4 zeros, 1, 7, 8, even 27. 27 is not maintained. If you click on 8, from where it is, pay scale type, pay scale area, pay scale group, and pay scale level. That means T510 table, T510 A table. Okay, then T510. This is pay scale group and level here. In such level, we will discuss for everything. Then very important is XT00. What is XT00? XT00 is in Indian US Payroll is UT00, where majorly PARTT function, then U010, then U013, then UMOD, then U015. These PCRs, then U020. These PCRs, how they are going to work out? Do we modify them? If we modify, what exactly you are going to modify, that we will discuss here. Here there are certain secondary waste types are there, you know that /001 /002, how it is going to work out? It is read by which PCRs. Then whether you are calculating salaries K, calendar days A, payroll days, payroll hours, where are you going to tell here? So this is UT00. Harinath, I think it's clear what I'm trying to tell.
Yeah. Sorry. I was actually on mute. So I was actually replying.
No.
I just realized I was on mute.
No. Okay, no problem.
Yes. I
Okay,
think
say
so.
yeah.
This basic says it's pretty much clear. I assume it should be
Okay.
same for across. Yeah, but we still, as a process, yeah, we'll first go with these schemas and PCRs.
Okay.
But my focus would be mainly on US payroll related
They're
PCR.
coming to the point.
Yeah,
The
no
point.
problem.
Okay. Now next one is UTX0. There is a subschema.
Mm-hmm.
Here in UTX0, what it is going to read. So in first of all, in the subschema, you have to specify the BSA version. But
Okay.
in IDES, I can show you how to insert the BSA version. Now it is BSA 10B version is there here. Earlier that was the 8B version, 9B version it is there.
What's the
To
current
insert this
version?
10 version.
Okay.
So BSI 8.0, BSI 9.0, now it is 10B, 10 version.
And in real time, when they release a new thing, so we manually go and update PCS or schema to update new BSI version.
Normally, yeah. So whenever there is a new version, normally this is BSA application. Normally in real-time scenario, how it works out here, this is a BSA application. This is SAP R3 application. Now, whenever the tax rates are updated in the PSI, normally there are some OSS nodes. OSS nodes should be updated, and automatically in SAP R3, certain tables are going to be updated. Those tables, whether they are updated or not, you have to check up. Major thing here.
Okay.
Then in the BSI, if the latest version is there, say for example, BSI 11 version has come, assume that. This BSI 11, so there is a function called UPARI. UPARI is a function. Then in the parameter one, sorry, in the function column you have to enter, no, in the parameter one you have to enter version 10 version or 11 version or 9 version, whatever the version you have to tell. If the version is changed, that you need not insert into the PCR, you have to insert into the subschema. The subschema name is UTX0. I can show you that.
So just update the parameter there.
Yeah. So UTX0, here there is UPARI function here. So you have to enter the, in parameter 2 BSI, you have to enter 8.0, 9.0, 10 point, whatever it is here. This you are going to insert. Now earlier 6 point version is there, you are going to deactivate, and later you are going to insert a new one. You can do that. Okay. This is one thing you have to do. Then there is a PCR called UMT. Yes, UUIM here. Is unemployment insurance mandatory? So this is we are going to modify. So that means this PCR is telling that at employee group A. So to which employee group? 0209. That is unemployment state insurance is there. If it is there, you have to put yes. If it is not there, you have to put no. So that means activation of deactivation of employee group and employee subgroup. Now you can put a question. SAP has provided a standard PCR UUIM. There we can think about employee group level, but company can tell not employee group level, it's personal area level or personal sub area level or company code level. According to that, you have to modify this PCR. This is for unemployment insurance. For that, you need not activate any BADI, any BAPI. There is a standard PCR. According to that, you have to modify. Basic thing here. Then that is first thing here. Second thing, there are waste types like /3 series, /4 series, /4 series, /6 series, /7 series, and 8 series. These secondary waste types, how they are going to update. Right. So before you update it here, first of all, you should know the process. As a functional consultant, what we have to do in the implementation project. In support project, you need not do anything, any kind of thing in the BSI application. Right. See, normally the BSI support people, if any tax rates are changed, almost all the tax rates are fixed. Just you go to the BSI application. In the BSI application, what exactly your role here? Now rates are different. These tax rates are based on marital status, single, married, and head of the household. Head of the household, the tax rates are updated. Those states and those cities where your company is working, just you can update those tax rates and those states and those cities. Whenever you can update through the OSS nets in SAP R3, there are certain tables are there. Whether they are updated or not, you have to check up. What are the tables? So those tables I can show you by going to a program. So program is nothing but our payroll driver. How can we say? Let's go to SE38. Enter your payroll driver RPCALCU0. This is your payroll driver. Click on display. So a program will contain so many sub programs, nothing but an include. An include or a sub program where we can say entire tables which is maintained by the system itself. What are the tables are there here? Here I will tell you one thing here. See, normally if you need any kind of US payroll info types or New Zealand info types, Australian payroll info, normally we can Google it. See, if you can Google, SAP has not provided these are the info types for the US. Some people like you and me, they have uploaded. But where we can find, directly go to the payroll driver, there you can check what are the country specific info types. Say for example, Australia, here info types for US. click on this sub-program or an include, we can see what are the info types in the US payroll you are going to maintain, what are the tables are maintained, you can find out here. These tables like info types, you can see 207, 208, 209, 210, 234, 235, even 554 also. These are the info types we can find out. In the same way, some tables are there. What are the tables? Like garnishments. If you want to see garnishments, 194, 195 and 216, you can find out here.
Okay.
Then here, like what are the taxes info type, come down, US general taxes. Yeah, taxes here, this is a sub program, RPC FTU B0. These are the tables are updated by OSS nodes.
Okay.
So T5, UTA, 2D, 2E, 2B, 2U. But you have to know what are the, okay, residence tax areas are there, tax types are there here, okay, tax types like, so these tables. So without updating the OSS nodes, you're not going to maintain manual. See, once it is updated, automatically these tables are
Right.
updated. If they are not updated, you can maintain manually, not a problem here.
Okay.
So these tables are going to be updated here. That is one thing here. Okay, now there are certain secondary waste types are there. So what are the secondary waste types are there? I can give a list. Then let's go to 0037 country US. Then OH11 copy. Most of the secondary waste types are, I can show you here, it is /301 /4 /3 series /4 series /5 series, so /6 series, okay, then 6 series, 7 series, okay. So in there, certain secondary waste types are updated through the program itself. Certain secondary waste types are updated through the PCR.
Right.
So what are the PCRs we are going to write down? We can modify according to the client requirement also. Say for example, we have social security tax, then after Medicare tax, so then after federal tax, then after state level tax. So
Right.
different taxes are there where you are going to be stored in the 3 series or 4 series or 5 series or 6 series. According to that, you can write a PCR. So secondary waste types, all standard secondary waste type, whatever it is going to come into the US payroll. Normally what secondary waste types are going to come? Just a minute, I can show you. PCP0. It is for, let me tell you one. Where is US? So US document created. So click on list. These are the secondary, whatever I showed in OH, these are the secondary waste types are going to be generated. How they are going to generate, we will discuss, but I cannot show you the output unless and until you have BSI integration. These are the secondary waste types. Normally what we can take it here.
Right.
But one or two secondary waste types we can achieve through the PCR, but that is not the process. Only the thing we have to change it here. Other than that, you need not do here. But basically here, what is employer social security tax, Medicare tax, how exactly you are going to specify that we can discuss in detail.
Okay. Yeah.
Did you get my point? Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And you also mentioned
Then
based on client requirements. So if you have any real-time scenarios, what kind of an PCS that we modify and update?
yeah, that's what I'm telling.
Okay.
That's what I'm telling. Medicare related, social security, state to state is different. In such a cases, how do you specify?
Right.
So whenever you want to write unemployment insurance or social security or residence tax, if you want to specify, normally based on the client requirement, either personal area or sub area, or else apart from that, like say for example at grade level, say for example so and so grade people, they do not have an unemployment state, then how do you specify here? So that means we have to write a PCR. See, writing a PCR, it doesn't matter, but where you are going to insert,
Right.
whether you are inserting in factoring a sub-schema or taxes related or 14. The basic PCR, normally whenever you write a PCR, if it is prorated related, you have to insert in UAL0. If it is tax related, you have to insert in UTX0. Okay. Then if it is 14 or 15 or 267 related, you are going to insert in UAP0. If it is benefits related, you are going to insert UBE1. If it is garnishments related, you are going to insert in UGRN. This is the basic thing. If it is a time related means hourly related. Then after time based types related, if it is a time, so you are going to insert either nearby X010 or else X015, where we are going to insert. If it is a cumulation, or result table, you are going to insert X023, as well as there is one more piece here, X020, where you are going to specify here.
Right.
Okay, so apart from this, then I cannot show you the integration, but I can tell you what is mean by RFC. So how to log on, I cannot show, but I can, okay, if possible, I can show some screenshots, how to log on to BSI application. So then after, when we integrate with the BSI to SAP R3, how you are going to take the help of the ABAPers as well as the basis people, because ABAP people will develop the program. Of course, some G programs are already there in the system. Then what is the system configuration you are going to do when you go to SM59 normally? Of course, that is whether it is done by the basis people and technical ABAP people, that doesn't matter. But how you are going to make them, that I can explain. I cannot show you the output, but I can show other than that other outputs like gross salary, hourly wage earners, salaried employees. What are the differences? How to generate a time-based type? That how it is reflecting here. Then majorly you are expecting taxation.
Right.
Yeah, this I'm going to teach you. Anything you want to speak, and you can speak out, please.
No, actually, this is good. This is really good.
Because I came to know that because you are telling about your experience now, so it's normally I could understand, because see, once you run one payroll, you know entire process, like slash 3F1, 3F2, 3F3, 3F4, 3F5, like slash 3P1. Okay,
Right.
once you know, normally it is also there here.
Right. Yeah.
Certain
So
secondary
I want to
yeah,
understand for the US, what wage types are generated and how do we have.
yeah.
So
Right.
I also, like I was also, was going through one scenario. There are some accrual periods which is different from periods, payroll periods. So I never
Good.
actually came across with that India scenario. In India usually it is the same, but in US I thought I heard like it is different, and we'll have to maintain some based on the requirements. We'll have to. So I want to understand the concept of it.
So accrual period, you're talking about the payroll or time management?
Payroll.
Payroll accrual in the sense, could you speak about more?
Yeah, that's what, I'll get a link so that we can discuss about the topic.
Okay, not a problem. Okay, I got your point. Okay, not a problem. I'm writing here accrual
Accrual period.
accrual of yeah, accrual period. Okay, I do understand. Okay, we'll discuss. Yeah, is it your requirement? What I have written here?
Yes.
Basically, you're asking the US business process. Okay, tax procedure. You cannot show the output, but what exactly a consultant we have to do? What is residence tax?
Yeah.
What is work area tax? What is unemployment state? What is withholding? Okay, what are tax form? What is 901, 900 tax forms are there here? We cannot show, but you have to know, like I can show you that one screen in US
Yeah.
payroll.
Okay. If you have any
Just
screen prints, like it was Ashish was mentioning, like we can get a screen print of existing, from your projects and just walk through that. We don't have to run it in the system, but it helps in understanding.
yeah, definitely I can show certain things here.
Yeah.
Human resources, payroll, then America, it's US. Here we have subsequent activities, information system, tax reporter, tax reporter. We have one concept is there here, that is I'm going to write down here also. SUTA, SUTA and FUTA.
Okay.
State Unemployment Tax Act, Federal Unemployment Tax Act. SUTA, FUTA, that is somewhere it is tax reporter. Just a minute. PU0, no, not PU01. There we can see all reports actually. Just a minute. Tax summary. No, it's not like that. There is one T code is there. Yeah, when we start I will show you that there are monthly corrections, quarterly corrections, half yearly correction, waste types, sorry, taxation are there that we can discuss.